everyone, Randomness Guy here. So, we're still on hold with that until we get a new motor for it. So everything's just kind of the way it is. I still haven't looked at the LED board to see exactly what's going on with that. We have little Randomness girl here. Say hi, Tess.
Hi.
Kind of scoping it out for me, you know, just chilling out in my garage. So we're working on this tic-tac-toe machine. I'm looking at selling it. So this guy asked if I was thinking about, not thinking about selling it, but if the unit worked on itself. And I'm like, no, it's broken, but it doesn't work. So I think I have an issue. I think I know what the issue is. So I'm going to test it. I have this. It's a power supply jumper to start the power supply. And I'm going to put up I'm going to put a computer power supply on it since it has the same connections. So we're going to give this a try. So, the main board's bad. The 5 volt and 12 volt come in right here, and then it distributes over to this one from here, and between here and here there's a bad connection problem going on in here, and I tried to just direct connect it to this to see if I could get it to power that way, and there's just a bad 5 volt connection somewhere in here. I pulled out my multimeter right here and checked continuity, and it's missing somewhere, and I cannot get a new board for this. So instead of me sitting here janking with it and trying to get it to work, and the machine's damaged anyways, so I'm just going to scrap the whole thing. I'm just going to tear out all the circuit boards and all these motors and anything, all the wires and everything, and just scrap the whole thing. So sad to say, but sometimes you just got to lose a machine because it's just too far gone. It's going to cost too much money. I could send the motherboard into somewhere and have it worked on, looked at and stuff like that, but at that point it just becomes pointless. So instead of that, this machine is damaged pretty bad as far as like cosmetically, so I might as well just scrap it anyways. So we're going to start disassembling it here soon. The good thing is there's really good parts on here, so I'm going to go ahead and show you. So we have motors. These are the same motors that are over in the lighthouse, so those can be swapped over to there. All these circuit boards are just circuit boards. I get scrap value out of those. And then the whole entire thing is made of metal. Everything's made of metal, so it's good steel price. So then you also have a tilt sensor right there, so that's always good to have. I mean, tilt sensor is always a good thing to have in stuff. And then you got an LED board right here. These are all LED boards right here, so I got some cool LEDs. Got a volume control knob. So plenty of parts that I can use, and these are all little LED boards right here. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to do it, but I'm just going to end up scrapping out the whole thing. Just going to X-nay the whole entire thing. So it's going to be sad to see it go, but I'd rather have space in my garage than sit here trying to mess with this stupid board. So, alright guys, well this is going to be a time-lapse video. I'm going to bring you back a little bit. There you go. So it's going to be a time-lapse video of me tearing this thing apart. So all these wires in here are just going to be copper wires that I can throw to the scrap yard. So just know that I need to get it done. So all these boards are going to go to the scrap yard. Might take all the IC chips out of them and collecting them to do a gold recovery video for my other Randomness Guy channel. So I don't know. Haven't got that far in my life yet. So basically, hopefully it's just kind of like a time-lapse video. But
I will do a video.
You are in the video. They're talking right now.
See?
So first things first.
Yeah.
We're just going to take all the parts that are good.
Yeah.
And so like the motors and all that stuff, the little LED boards and everything like that. So we're going to get everything that's good and stick it in this box right here. So you're going to see me reaching this way. So the time lapse will start right now.
Yeah.
pause the video here.
Yeah.
So it's a really cool board.
Yeah.
The way this works is there's a bunch of little LEDs on it.
Yeah.
And it corresponds with what's shown. So whenever it gets an X signal, it shows the X, and whenever it gets a circle signal, it shows a circle. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to throw that in the keeper pile.
Yeah.
Yes, check this out. Isn't that cool? I think it looks pretty badass, so we're gonna keep that. Probably put that up on my game room wall. It's pretty tight, so I'm just gonna keep working on then. So. glass for this on purpose, just so that there's nothing I can do with it. Stuff is safety glass. And safety glass is one of those things you just can't use for anything else. You can't cut it up because the second you try to break it, the whole thing shatters. So I just went and broke it, got rid of it, la-da-da. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do with this is I'm going to keep this like this. So I'm going to bend this down, make it nice and flat, throw some planks of wood across the top of it, screw them into the metal. And I think I'm just going to keep this as kind of like a roll around table, you know? Be good. And then I can leave this like this. And just open it up. It's got a lot of unnecessary weight on the door, so I think I might just keep this like this. I'm going to take this piece out, the shootout, and then go from there. I mean, it's a good height for me and everything like that. Add it to my bunch of tables I have, because I stick everything on everything. So so that's going to conclude this video. I'm just going to rip out this metal thing, take out the wiring harness, and then I'm going to put some wood over the top of this, just turn it into an extra table. I mean, it's a good solid base, and I could always use more tables, and this is a big storage area right here. So I'm going to keep it kind of retro. It's going to look cool because it's going to be the bottom of an arcade, and then just have it as a table. And then if I can keep tools and other crap inside it. So thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
To OZN.
OZN.
Gaming.
And gaming.
And arcade.
And arcade.
Bye.
Bye.